Hello friends, I'm going to tell you today about inserting and deletion of rows, columns and cells. I'll start with here. For example, if I wanted to insert some data before, no, not this one. I will take one sheet now. This would be better. I'll take whole content. Control X, Control V. Okay. If I wanted to enter the, I will take this one as well. No, not this one. Okay, sorry. Control X. If I wanted to enter anything before this 40%, but there are no columns because we started at the front first itself. So in this case, we'll do right click and insert column. What happens? One column will be created there and the data will be shifted to right. The columns remain the same. The data will be shifted to right. Okay. And one thing, another thing, another way of doing the things is like we have different options here. Like I'm selecting one thing, only one cell. I will get option shift row, shift column, sheet columns, whole column, the sheet whole column, sheet column. If I select sheet column, then also it will do the same for it. It is applicable for whole column and data will be shifted to right, and in that column, the selected cell column, the data will be present. See, whole, it has been shifted. Another way of doing things, see, I have selected two cells. Okay, the same way again. If you wanted to do sheet columns, whatever the selected cell I am doing, sheet columns, the selected cells sheet. What happens if I select this? Only those things, only those sheet rows will be applicable. For example, I am selecting these both. If I do insert, what happens? Only cells only. This is talking only about cells, not complete column. And shifts right. Okay, there the data space will be created and the data will be shifted to right. See, whole data is shifted to right again. Okay, another way. Oh, sorry, Control Y. Okay, I selected this one both. I done right click, insert cells, shift down. All those data will be shifted to down if I do this. See, I hope you got it. See what I have done? I selected both of these one, only those cells, and if I select sheet rows, both that selected cell rows will be moved down with three. If you want to select only these two, right click, insert sheet rows, whole rows will be shifted to down and simultaneous other which are below that will be shifted down. If I select only this, right click, insert cells, sheet rows, it is completed. Mm, sheet columns, what happened? Whole columns will be shifted to right. See, I do control that and select cells and shift down. The whole data will be shifted down now and space will be created there. See, and if you wanted to select only these two things and I wanted to make it to move right, shift sheet rows, only that rows will be moved right. Oh no, only that rows, I'm talking whole rows, then whole rows will be moved on and space will be created. See, if I had data anything here and if I wrote something here, one D of date. Okay, if I wanted to only select these two things, right click, and what I can select, if I select these sheet rows, the whole rows will be selected. Cells and shift right, only those cells will be shift selected and all the data will be selected, move to right. See the data will, these are remain same. So these are the thing. And if you want to do for columns, you want to column insert any columns, in the rows. See, I selected this. I selected insert rows. The data will move down like that. And space is created up. In for insertion, for columns it is shifting right. For insertion, for rows it is shifting down. And space is rows or columns will be created. Rows is created up. Columns will be created left. And same procedure if you want to delete it, same right click and delete. The same procedure you can apply. Delete rows. Complete rows has been deleted. I have selected this row. What happened if I delete the rows? The below row will come up. So this is the thing which I wanted to tell you. I hope you got it. Please practice it a lot. Otherwise you won't understand it. This would be helpful for you. Don't forget that if you're deleting or inserting, the cells are shifting here and there. If you're shifting right, if you're deleting something, the below data is coming up. If you're inserting something, the data is transferring right, and new column is select getting updated there. Okay, don't forget that one. Thank you. And another thing, like I already told you, this is the main thing. If I'm selecting only particular cell, and if I want to only shift this one, what thing it I'm getting? Only shift rows, complete row, only cells and shift right, only those cells. What if I do sheet rows, complete sheet row? Uh, what happens? Sheet rows, all sheet rows will be shifted down. See, okay, we're getting two options here, right? Are you getting my point? If I'm selecting this, getting for two options like sheet rows and columns. Cells shift right, shift down. If I'm clicking shift right, only those things will be done. Shift right, shift right. I want to do shift down, cells and shift down, cells and shift down. Cells will be moved down. See, only up to there only, not complete sheet rows or columns. Only we're talking about only two options: cells and columns or rows. Okay. Thank you. Bye. Meet you next tutorial. Bye.